Right.
The kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started.
He gonna run that motherfucker.
Here on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I'm gonna wait till he does. Hey, I got a question though. I'm the nigga. I played him. Look, listen. I played dead game twice, right? I always play this nigga. Listen. I always play this nigga. We always play every time we get in the party. We play. You feel me? It ain't never been a day that I just be like, fuck it. But listen though. The nigga trying to look. He trying to get hipped onto what I'm doing, and I said, no, you gonna have to wait, my nigga. I told him you gonna have to wait because I'm not finna. Hey, you know exactly my play style.
And they'll get 8 out of this
You
before
feel me?
being stopped at the 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Come on, Debo, stall him now.
An early pass, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Good show.
Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game.
Got this.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
On 4th down, they snap it to Rivers. And Pascal's got
Goddamn devil!
credit. They knew what they wanted. Executed it for 9
Don't get
yards.
spud for quoting movies. That motherfucker know every movie it is.
Before the game. Let's start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lessons.
I used to watch movies when I was little. I remember all that shit, man.
And he'll get this up to about.
Hey, y'all ask Draco what's happening though.
Tackle made there by Jordan.
Come on,
Hicks.
Lamar, bro.
After
Just
the
stop
pickup
it,
of
go.
5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 40.
Hey,
Rivers going to give this one to Taylor.
I am winning, nigga. Shit. Hey, you know what, nigga? After I'm done with you, nigga, you gonna be that little gun in Harlem Nights, nigga. You gonna be that little gun in what's that damn movie, Harlem Nights? Stop shooting that little shit. Talking about Draco, nigga. You ain't no goddamn Draco, nigga.
Yo.
Here's Taylor.
That was.
He's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Yeah.
There and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a
Hell no.
league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true.
That's a straight insult,
Hell
Hell
yeah. They want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
He know what I'm running, but can he stop it? Man, what the fuck? I control him.
Yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. He's got
Shut up! You better shut up!
Into the end zone, touchdown.
Shut your ass up. You talking all that shit like you good, nigga. You slop, nigga.
5 yards. And the Colts take it right down and score on
I don't do shit, nigga. Hey, it is what it is.
And this is good to make it 7.
It is what it is.
Colts 7, Cardinals nothing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick
Man,
it
sit
away
your ass
for the
up.
touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
I figured he was gonna come out in tight flex. Just saw it.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. A first carry for Kenyon Drake.
Cause you can't stop it, that's why, nigga. That's why I run it 50 times. Cause your sorry ass can't stop it.
The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, hey, fellas, that's just like the person running the same defense all the time. So ain't no difference.
Oh, his first carry, he loses the football.
Oh, we got it.
Pick it up.
Oh, come on, bro.
First time he touches the football and he drops
Damn.
it.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate.
No, they didn't get it to
you.
you.
Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
They didn't get it to you, Spud.
Yeah, you see that shit, Lee?
Time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is
Good thing he was on the sideline.
Hey, man, hey, tell that nigga to make that cash out go ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Why would you throw that shit, bro? You see me lurking at you.
7-0 on EA Sports.
Score, Colts 7, Cardinals nothing.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run with Muhammad.
Man, is it?
Met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
You still talking about me, and you in there know the game. Like, what do you got my name in your mouth for, bro? Man, I know. You got to worry about that game. You got to get that money. That nigga going to take your shit next. You keep talking.
Here's Murray.
I'm running from you. I just beat the fuck out you. That shit crazy.
Caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end.
I got a question. How the fuck is you running from a nigga?
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 on that
nigga
one,
can't stop a run play. He wicked it. Oh, that shit hilarious, bro.
On the carry, it's Muhammad. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That,
Brings up 2nd and
You can't win them all, dig, gang.
Murray to give. This is Drake.
Man, you gotta knock him out, man. God damn.
Following the 3-yard pickup
he ain't
on
never.
first
I was
down.
gonna say.
He's definitely
This
tough to get
screenplay.
down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we
Fuck,
did
pick
see?
my block up, bro.
Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
I know Kobe to get rid of it. Why would I hold it?
Man, what the fuck was that? Man, what?
Cardinals.
Hey, he's streaming the game?
39 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point.
Man, what the fuck that was?
They were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him
Sell him.
my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there.
Well,
in this case, greed was good as he got
He
into
just
the end
did
zone.
that shit. God damn.
Hey, dig, gang. Hold on, fellas. You can't call out nobody game if they playing for money.
Man, what the
If you do
fuck?
got money on it, though, man, that's wrong. You can't call out
First
somebody
half, you
else.
could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and get an advantage. But I don't know that we have
Man, what
enough
the
data
fuck?
yet to really say.
I ain't never seen no shit like that on this game.
What he did?
He went for 2. He ain't get the shit, but I ain't never seen no.
Colts come to the line.
There you go.
It is what it is,
And
man.
it's a unit
Shit.
last drive
Hey.
that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass.
Who you playing?
and 7 at the 28-yard
I'm in the
line.
game right now,
And a
G.
reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios.
That nigga heated. Hey, this is so funny, though.
He finds an opening past the 40.
I know.
As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 16 yards.
Who you playing,
first
Dick,
down.
gang?
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level,
that nigga don't know how to stop my defense.
Outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself.
I said my offense is dickhead. I switched it up.
What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football
I ain't about to argue.
all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football in the triple option, you've actually called that play.
What's up with this nigga?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Why this nigga...
Rivers hands this one to Matt. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Bro, he's... Thank you. Attached to that nigga. These niggas got the best man coverage on this bitch. I swear to God, bro.
Run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to have a first.
All you got to do is do a little animation, a little adjustment. That means
it's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. All runs on this drive
Pick
so
that nigga the
far.
fuck off.
It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
so 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Fuck. I had a touchdown, bro. I didn't know.
They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments.
This nigga really got JPP out there playing. I know what I'm gonna do. Dang!
And space opened up a bit.
Yeah, he got Jason Pierre Paul out there playing that shit. That shit really fast.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
That's what I scored on last time, I think. It is.
They stay on the ground with Drake.
Got him.
And they'll bring him down here right around
hey, that's a good ass 2-point conversion play too. You gotta stop Lamar. You ain't gotta worry about that.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
They'll run it. This is Muhammad. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage?
Damn, my shit is sweet for a second.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's biggie. Hey, Shields, who you playing?
Muhammad, and he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
3 on the stop.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Cardinals 1st down.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Here's Muhammad. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a strong pickup right there.
I wanted to come back, run that shit again. Come on,
we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, Muhammad. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
3rd down.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Oh my fucking God, bro. This nigga Brady. Oh, I had a fucking...
That sack by the DN, Danico Autry.
A loss of a yard.
So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cardinals 6.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
You took up the whole 3rd quarter, but you didn't even pass the 50-yard line.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Mack. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This is certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
This bitch is a touchdown.
Because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They feel a whole lot better about their position.
That's a fucking linebacker over there, bro.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive.
Good shit, bro.
Maybe that's what we saw in the last
That
possession.
nigga, she got a beautiful shit.
This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Beautiful shit.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
Come on. Hell no, that shit ain't over neither.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Damn, they hit me click on my nigga Marlon.
36 yards. A little bit of a breakdown there defensively, and the RPO turns into a big chunk play.
And when you think about running offense, the word comes to mind, assignments, right? Because you have to carry those out. But you have to play assignment football and defense, too, against a team that runs these RPOs because everyone has to be in the right place. Who's got the quarterback? Who's got the running back? Who's covering the receivers? This would work quite well on that play.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
We'll
definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
There you go.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Darius Leonard blew that play up.
25-yard line.
Now a give right side. Muhammad. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Calling an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow. They actually want the quarterback to keep the ball on an RPO. You don't want to hand it off inside like the running back gasher. You don't want him to throw it downfield to someone open. If he keeps it, there should be a group of people around him to keep him trapped. Instead, he finds a way to get out of there and finds his way going over the goal line and scoring a touchdown.
Colts 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And with time a factor,
that's the only nigga he
just
had.
take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
Yeah, come on. Let's go. Oh my. Oh man, that's beat.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw. A crusher there as it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back. It lands right on the lap of the defender from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Yeah.
Shotgun
This
down
nigga
for
J.K.
Murray.
Dobbins
And
just
this one's
got
caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And they turn the pick six
What y'all
into
play
a
for?
pick 8 with that two-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalize a little bit on top.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Ooh, score.
In hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't.
What's up, man?
Because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Oh, Spud.
Nigga says Spud red.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in
Spud,
this game,
he said he
maybe a
dropped it in the
championship wasn't
party.
won, but
Alright, hold on. Hey, run that back too. Yeah, run that back. Hey man, just send a damn game, man.
Oh yeah, he got you with
I
that.
already know what he in. That nigga Hey, I know exactly what offense that nigga in. Hey Lee.
What's up?
You went trio offset?
I send it to you, bro.
Huh?
Hey, Spud.
You heard me, Lee?
Hey.
I know exactly what offense you in, bruh. YouTubers run that.
He
One of the functions we call it a rhythm. She caught up a friend. They kissed and we hit it. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Don't I
Yeah.
how I did it? Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same.
Bruh, come on,
Hey,
bruh.
you want to come up out them top 3 or what? You want to stick with the Packers?
Hey, them Ravens is that nigga kryptonite. I cannot fake it. That shit crazy.
Oh,
Hey,
good dog.
Yeah.
You not playing with the Packers?
Nah. I don't have to. He don't use them right.
Oh,
He
okay.
don't use them. I got my 20. I got my 10. I got my 10 too, y'all. Alright.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the New York Giants. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bruh, I played, but the thing is, he talking about me, y'all niggas. He's talking about me. I played the nigga twice. The first game was close, so I said, all right, bet we can run it back for the dub. I blew the nigga the fuck out. Like, I'm not fit, bruh, come on, bruh. It's a waste of time at that point.
And he'll get this one up to the 26.
It's Lurk Lord, a.k.a. Stormy. It's Stormy, bro.
I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level.
I'm not worried about it. It's not about the money. It's not about the money to me. I ain't tripping.
Fam just don't want you to catch on to his scheme. You play it too many times.
So I'm not about to sit up there and playing that nigga. That's the thing about it. Yo. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
He said y'all
I played the nigga. Look, I played him once, beat him for the dub, then I blew him the fuck out the next game. Wasn't even close. Like I'm not finna keep playing him and then he can get hit to my scheme and start stopping my shit and win his money back. No, nigga, you gotta wait till the next day.
They did game from
all right, then I don't give a fuck about this shit then.
From what he's saying, he gave you your running back. You just don't want him.
No, he want to get. Listen. I came out in a whole new scheme. A whole new. Bro, I don't give a fuck. That's because you gonna get hit to the nigga's scheme. Hey, tell me this. Hey, tell me this. No, listen. Hey, tell me this. If y'all playing the nigga right, the first 2 or 3 games, right, you beat the nigga ass, right? Boom, whoop the nigga. And then you play the nigga, then you play the nigga again, right? And then the nigga beat you because he's sitting up there trying to get hit to your scheme.
It'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Man, get the fuck. That's what he's trying to do, bro. He want to play me all fucking day and get hit to my scheme and know exactly what to do when you go to practice mode to stop my shit. No, nigga. You gonna have to fucking wait. Bruh. I'm not. That's the thing about it. I have a whole new scheme that I played that nigga with, and he couldn't stop it.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it'll be
fuck out that nigga. That shit going on my video clip. Fucking I'm fake. They going on the intro.
Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Nah.
Nah, you don't want no touch.
Okay, look at this.
Nigga thought I was in the custom. I ain't telling him my playbook, but it's a live playbook. And he thought I was in the custom. That shit crazy.
Down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
That's it.
First down carry for Barkley, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'll take 5.
At the 46-yard line.
Now it's Barkley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The Giant ball carrier.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got covered.
Hey, good shit, boy. And the other nigga, damn, the nigga just.
A great example of perseverance right there on that
Get
play.
hit.
Gotta be careful.
This nigga whole fucking body was just in the bottom of it. That shit crazy.
On 3rd down, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As this old Green remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll try and throw for it here. And Ingram.
There's going to be another Parker, bro.
And
I'm
he's
already
got
knowing.
this down to the 35. That
Another
one good
Parker.
for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense
I
there.
knew it.
1st down.
Giants
Running
first
back.
down.
Good defense. This nigga an idiot, man. He's really throwing that shit.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's
Hey,
instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
What the
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And
Yeah, I guess he just Mike Evans.
this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Are you fucking serious?
He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense
And I'm
got to
taking
come
a
up with
field goal,
something
nigga.
else
Fuck you.
in order to try and get this running game going.
That drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsors saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just weren't able to do so. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he'll be taken down at the 18.
Break on the carry.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 18-yard line.
Yeah.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. It's a big play on third down for the Cardinals. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad.
Galvani.
Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Check 50, check 50. Kill.
On the carry, it's Muhammad. And some space here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Muhammad.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
Quickly here, he can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
And a short run there for the touchdown.
I don't know how the fuck this.
Important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game.
That makes the score Cardinals 8, Giants 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jones. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
On for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And a second field goal here gets them back within a couple at 8-6 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
I'm done.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's going to float this one deep, and this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rico Gafford in the final seconds of the first half, and the Cardinals will extend their lead. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Yo. 7-0. He up. I got the ball.
And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
16, Giants 6. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I wish I was in.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On 1st down, Muhammad. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
They go again with Muhammad. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a give right side. Muhammad. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Brought him down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here. That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll run on 1st down. Muhammad, he'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He was brought down.
And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
And he's got room. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
9-6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Man, what these niggas into, man?
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Jones. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's Jones to throw again. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Pass intercepted.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On first down, Muhammad. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th.
10-14, bro. 10-14.
They'll keep it on the ground. Muhammad. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Murray going to throw. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown. Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Taken down by
Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll run with Barkley. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Giants on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Barkley. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Caught right side, Tate. Past the 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Golden Tate, 49 yards. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Cardinals 32, Giants 13. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Driving at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They're going option play on 3rd down. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
At the 39-yard line.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. I guess that was a little better. He got back to the line of scrimmage there after the loss on 1st down, but now you're still dealing with a 3rd and long.
So let's put on our offense coordinator hat. They've been very aggressive against the run the last 2 plays. I'm thinking screen right here. Let them come get the quarterback and dump it off. There could be some room to roam.
And Murray will run it here. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Yeah, it's on my foot.
Hey, you done, Draco? Just send it, man.
Kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. With a stiff on, spin move, in zone, go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff on, spin move, in zone, go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. And they're going to mark that where it went out of.
Spud, you ready? Spud. Yo. Yo, Spud.
What's good? Yeah, I had got to change out some of my guys real quick. My defense. Yeah, I'm just making a little adjustments. You know, so.
So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.